it's Mike from bookup.com. And if you've been on lichess recently, you could not have missed Grandmaster Avetik's blog from Chess Mood about the secrets of how grandmasters memorize opening lines and test their understanding. This man is giving away the store. This is one of the coolest secrets in training, and I'm going to show you how to do it inside of Chess Openings Wizard Express. If you read his blog, you know his suggestion is to test your lines with black to move. Normally, white is the first to play the move in chess, right? But if you have the board set up so black is strangely the first to move, you'll find out whether or not you're just memorizing lines or whether you actually understand the position because the position is the same. We'll get to how that works in just a minute. But first, we have to have a repertoire to start with. And this is my repertoire is black inside of Chess Openings Wizard Express. So it's my repertoire against e4. So after e4, I'm going to play the French. And generally they play d4 here, and I play d5. And then they can choose between the advanced variation, the exchange variation, knight c3, the classical, win hours, the knight d2, the Tarrasch variation, bishop d3, which is a little bit sketchy, but they can play any of these, right? So after, for instance, advanced variation, I'm going to play c5 break. And then if he plays knight f3, I'm going to stack on d4 with queen b6. If he holds it up with c3, I'm going to stack on it again with knight c6. And if he plays bishop d3, this interrupts the protection here of d4. Now I know I can't just go and grab that because then he can check and pick up my queen. So here I know to play bishop d7. So that's part of my repertoire, right? So let's go back and see what this looks like if we test our knowledge of this repertoire, but with black to move. First thing we need to do is switch this over so we have white at the bottom. So I'm going to go commands, white at bottom. It was handy having black at the bottom, studying my black repertoire. But now I want black to make the first move so I can see whether I understand my openings. So how do I get black to make the first move? Let's go to commands and say set up position. And let's give this a name called, we'll call it black to go, or black something like, yeah, black to go. And it's going to be the same position that's a normal setup position for chess, but we're going to uncheck white to move and go out in there. So right now, it knows that black has a move it can play here, which is e5, which of course is the inverse of e4. So now I want to go to training, commands, and I go to training, and I will, let's see, the computer plays black. I'm going to play the white side. And after training, go back to the starting position. Computer has to play the top candidate, and I have to play the top candidate move. And let's start training. So he plays, oh, that. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to play here? This is kind of weird looking, right? Well, I'm a French player, so I'm supposed to play this move. When he plays that, I'm a French player, so I'm supposed to play that move. And when he plays here, what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to play this pawn break. And if he goes up there with that, oh, I'm supposed to bring, what, the queen out to get on it next, I guess? Okay. And then if he holds it up there, I bring the knight up there. And now it looks like I can win d5. I can take and he can takes. And then I can take and he'll take back with the knight. And then I'll grab the knight. But then this bishop will come out and check. And if I interpose with my bishop, his queen grabs my queen. So I understand this line, even though it's funky looking, playing it with black to move. I think I understand this line. This is the point from Grandmaster Avetik. You want to practice your lines with black to move because they look weird, but they are exactly the same position. If you understand the position, you would not hesitate to play the correct moves here. If you don't understand the position and you're just memorizing lines, this little trick will make that obvious. And this is good news, because if you get to positions that you don't understand and you're just memorizing, you can fix that. If you're not already using Chess Openings Wizard Express, I'll tell you right now it is the best $67 you've ever spent on chess software. Go to bookup.com, download a copy of Chess Openings Wizard Express for Windows, for Macintosh, or you can also find it in the Apple Store for your iPhone or your iPad. You can also find it in Google Play for your Android tablets and phones. But yes, if you don't have Chess Openings Wizard Express, get a copy. If you do have your copy of Chess Openings Wizard Express, try this trick today. Again, set up a position which is just like the starting position, except with black to move, and then start training your black repertoire with the white pieces and see if you have just memorized or if you truly understand your openings.